So you want to learn more about Coastal Towne Realty? Come with me and I'm going to tell you all about us.
All right guys, how to get started. So if you have your real estate license already, move to the next slide. If you are brand new and you want to get your license, you have two options. So there is an online version, so you go at your own pace, or you can do it in person, in class with an instructor. And once you get through the course, then you'll have to take a proctor exam. And we have a proctor in-house. So you can take your proctored exam here with our broker. Once you pass that, then you go on to PSI and you take your state and national exam, pass both portions, and you bring all of your paperwork back here and we get you licensed here in Virginia.
Okay, what is our commission split? Well, I'm getting ready to tell you, so let's break it down. All right, your commissions. So one of the things we have here is called a cap. Now, a cap is an amount that you can reach to where you are 100%. You have an 80-20 split here. Whether you're new or you've been in real estate for 10 years, you get an 80-20 split here. Then that 20% of that split goes into a bucket. When that bucket hits $15,000, you're on 100% for the rest of the year. So you do have the opportunity to get 100% commission with Coastal Towne Realty.
So many great things about having your license with us at Coastal Towne. One of the benefits is that you can actually have your license in more than just Virginia. You can have your license in West Virginia. You can have your license in North Carolina. It's really close to us. You can go up to Maryland. You can go to DC as well. Great way to expand your business with us.
All right guys, on to our administrative personnel. We have multiple admins on staff. They are here to literally help you with everything. When you sign on as a new agent with us, you get your name badges, your business cards. They help you with all of your paperwork. They get you signed up ready to go with RAIN and the MLS and Hurrah and everything else that requires us to be realtors. They are here for us. They input our listings. They help with open house signs. We do get 5 open house signs when you do sign up as well. So they get you going, not only from our brokers that help us, but our admin are right there with us every step of the way when you sign on with Coastal Towne.
All right, let's talk about fees. What does it cost to be a real estate agent in Hampton Roads? Now, for those of you that are licensed, you already know what it costs, but just bear with me while I let everyone else know. For our office, it's $65 a month for your office bill. Now, this gets you your E&O insurance, which you have to have in the state of Virginia, and HomeSnap Pro Plus, which I'll tell you about later. It also gives you 24/7 access to our office. You can utilize the training rooms, you can utilize the personal rooms, and you can utilize the rooms that you can take clients in for you to have one-on-ones with them. It also gets you printing that you're able to print, and we have all kinds of other things such as computers and a media room, all kinds of different things, which you're going to find out more about. That's what the office bill for us is. Now, what are some other things you have to pay for? You have to pay to be part of the MLS. The MLS is $289 a quarter. And that is something that everybody has to pay for. You also have realtor dues that are due every single year. Right now, they come to about $700 a year, and you have to pay them yearly to be a realtor. That's something we all have to pay. Those are not fees for our office, but just what you have to pay in order to be a realtor in Hampton Roads. Now, if you are newly licensed to be a realtor in Hampton Roads, you do have to pay a $312 onboarding fee, and that is separate from that $700. That's something that you only pay one time, but it is part of what you have to do to be a realtor.
I've been at this brokerage for over 10 years, and I also have a team here. All of our brokers here at Coastal Towne are non-competing, and we also have a compliance broker. Let me tell you about Lucy, our compliance broker. She makes sure that we stay out of trouble. All of our documents are in line, everything that needs to be signed, and all of our paperwork, she goes over everything to make sure that everything looks good and we are in compliance. So it's great having someone look over and make sure everything looks good. We can also reach out to her Monday through Sunday. We send her a text and she gets back to us. She makes sure the verbiage in our contracts are right, and that's what I love about this brokerage.
So let's talk about teams. Here at Coastal Towne Realty, we do it a little bit different. Here we make sure that you set your team up right and that you're successful. I actually joined here because I wanted to start my own team. We do that with professional training, one-on-ones, and it's the #1 reason I joined Coastal in the first place.
All right, let's talk about our mentor program. It's one of the things that sets us apart from any other brokerage in Hampton Roads. We have a group of mentors that will get you to the next level. As a brand new agent, when you come in, you're going to do 2 transactions for buyers and 2 transactions for listings for mentors. Chrissy is a mentor. She was one of the top mentors last year, and I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about how the program works.
So part of why I'm so passionate about the mentorship program here is because I went through it myself. So I started off, got newly licensed, joined this brokerage, and it's so vital to have someone walk alongside you when you're going through your first couple transactions, because you go through your classes and then you realize, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing. And so instead of being thrown into the deep end, we do have people that will walk alongside you, like I said. So my mentor is actually still one of my great friends here at the brokerage, and inspired me to want to be able to pass that along to future agents as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so with those transactions, even though it's the first 2 that close for buyers and the first 2 that close for listing, they're going to help you on a lot more. They could help you up to 20, 30 transactions. It's just those first 2 buyer and first 2 sellers that you actually pay back into the mentor program. What you do is you pay 50% of your commission back to the mentor program to keep it funded. And one day, whenever you become a mentor, you'll realize that the reason these great people are doing this isn't for the money. They could actually make more money by going out and getting transactions than they could helping you. But they want to grow. They want to have their own brokerage one day, and they want to see what it's like to be able to mentor agents. The other thing with this is, if you are a tenured agent who has already been through enough transactions, you can still use the mentor program if you want to. You can have it for REOs, short sales, maybe you've never done one. Commercial, we have a commercial division, and you can use it for those. There's various one-offs that you could use it for at your discretion. If you want a little extra help, you can also go to one of the mentors at your discretion, and you can actually talk to them and say, hey, you know what, on this one I might need 25% instead of 50% to give in, because I only need your help on this portion. Now, our mentors, they do work 7 days a week. I like to tell everybody, don't call them after 7. They are always available, and they like to work after 7, but I like for them to get rest and relaxation and be able to be revived for the next day. But in real estate, after 7, nothing can really be done anyway, so let them rest and relax no matter what they tell you. And you can use them 7 days a week, but let's not do it 24/7.
Coastal Towne Realty is a part of the Hampton Roads Realtor Association. So what that means is everyone here is a realtor, not a real estate agent. It's that additional level of code of ethics and different standards that we align ourselves with. In addition to that, though, there are perks. So we have different discounts that you can have, like credit cards, travel, different things like that. And then we also have the ability to have a voice in politics, both on the local level and then also on the national level. So whenever you're paying in your dues, that actually helps us give a voice to realtors and help with those decisions. We also have the ability to have legal counsel. If you ever need assistance with anything, have questions, you will have that as a perk as well. We have different networking events with Hampton Roads Realtor Association. It's always good to know your different co-workers throughout the area, know who's on the other side of that transaction. It's a really great association to be a part of, and honestly is just huge for this area.
Welcome to our professional media room where I'm standing now. In this room we have high quality lighting. We have 2 ring lights. We have the diffusing lights. We have sound dampening. The room itself is pretty much soundproof. We use this room to make podcasts, TikToks, Reels, any kind of video you need. We have a high-end digital camera for all your picture taking and video, so you don't even need to provide one. We also have seasonal and holiday backdrops that you can use.
HomeSnap Pro Plus has a great platform for your clients. You're able to text with them. Your clients can stand in front of a property and take a picture, and it automatically gives them information. Your client is connected to you to where they don't have any other advertisements or anything from another agent. You're able to look up for sell by owner, withdrawn, and expires to get numbers to make your calls. On top of that, whenever you look up the withdrawn, expired, and for sale by owners, it also gives you links to their social media. It's the only platform that I know of that does this. You can look up homes that are most likely to sell for you to contact them as well. And inside the app, you're able to look up other agents. And you're able to see what their stats are in case you're building your team. HomeSnap Pro Plus is great. On top of that, we also have a personal trainer that comes into our office monthly and is on call for us to have advice and information and training in case you want to get that set up. They also take over our Google business page and they add different advertisements that you can share to all of your social media, along with Google AdWords that pushes you to the top. It's an amazing platform. So we also give you your first set of business cards, your name tag completely free. We give you your first set of open house signs. We do have for sale signs that you can utilize here. It doesn't have your name on it, it has our company name, but if you need one quickly while you're waiting on yours to come in, you can use them. We have no problem with that. We also give you over 200 classes a year for training. Now our training is extremely high level. We have national coaches, we have our top agents, not only in the office, but in the state that train. They give you things such as a listing presentation that is already done that you can customize to your own. They give you different informational books. They teach from different books that have been great in our industry. And on top of that, if you can't make it to a class, because none of this is required, but if you can't make it to a class, you can log in via Zoom, and you can also log in later on our YouTube channel and watch it. Again, none of this is required. We hand it all to you. If you don't want to utilize it, that's totally okay. We're not that brokerage that's going to beat you in the head over and over, but we are going to provide you with the most effective training that we can and let you utilize it in the way that you can actually benefit from it. So if you can't come in person, you can log in via Zoom or you can watch it later on our YouTube channel. Now, here's another great thing. We have multiple agents who have a second job. Real estate is not their first job. They have another job and they excel just as much. Why? Because of the options I just gave you. So if you have another job and you're looking for a home, we might be a good fit for you. Just ask me about that when we have our interview and I'll go into more detail about it.
We have some amazing vendors here that we have partnered with at Coastal Towne Realty. So what does that look like? We have great lenders that we work with who come to our different training sessions, host their own training sessions, and give an amazing perspective. So we have that little bit of extra knowledge in our back pocket when we're talking to our clients. We also have insurance companies who provide free pop-by events. If you're new to the industry, you might not know what a pop-by is, but it literally is a gift that you can take and pop by to your clients. If you're in the industry, can you imagine it being free? It's amazing. I've never seen that before. And one of the most impactful relationships we have here at Coastal Towne is with Jones Walker & Lake. They are our preferred closing attorneys, and they provide a tremendous amount of resource and knowledge for us here. They're almost on call, practically, and it is free for us. So if you have any questions during the course of a transaction, hopefully you're using them anyways, but regardless, you can give them a call, shoot them an email, and get insight into the transaction. Just like our other preferred vendors, Jones Walker & Lake actually does come to our monthly meetings, and they have 30 minutes in which they increase our real estate law knowledge.
Okay, so what am I here for? You already heard how wonderful our office is and all that it provides. I'm here to help you take your business to the next level. So I sit down with you, I have one-on-ones with you, and I tell you how to actually go into your business and flip it to where you're able to be the one that stands out in the crowd of Hampton Roads realtors. Now, if you are interested and really want to dive deep, I also offer you free coaching in the beginning before you ever come on board with us. All you have to do is just schedule with me, and I sit down and I give you knowledge and I give you information before you ever get here. That way you can kind of try us on for size. I also invite you to our trainings and to our events so you can see if you fit in with the agents as well. Most of you already have an appointment with me, but if you don't and you want to dive further into your business, my info is below and you'll be able to call, text, or email me. For those of you that do have an appointment with me already, I am so excited to get started with you, and I hope you do choose us as your home. We'll see you soon.